My name is Richard Wilfred Rwechungura. Just want to use this opportunity to introduce myself. My mother comes from Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, and my father comes from Bukoba, the northern part of Tanzania. But I went to school I was born in Monduli. Monduli was part of Arusha in Tanzania as well. And I grew up in Kilimanjaro because my dad was a policeman, and my mom also used to work for the government. So I grew up in a very humble family, and then I did my primary and my secondary schools in Kilimanjaro, and then I joined the University of Dar es Salaam for bachelor in chemical engineering. My objective was to do a bachelor in petroleum engineering, but at that time there was no petroleum engineering bachelors in my country, and it was no one who has told me why petroleum engineering. I just had a feeling that I should do something petroleum engineering myself. But then I got someone who told me that if I do a chemical engineering, it's possible to do a master's in petroleum engineering or a PhD in petroleum engineering. So I went for chemical engineering, which I did at the University of Dar es Salaam between the year 2000 to 2004. So that is my life. But my home life, my father and mother separated while I was still very young, before I started my primary school. So I was raised by a single mom, and my mom also went to school, so I was left with my grandmother and my grandpa, and I used to keep cattle to take care of the sheep and the goat, at the same time go to a day school for ordinary secondary school. So I used to live a very, very normal life, and through this experience I've done a lot of small businesses to support my education and also to support my grandma and my grandpa. So they used to sell used clothes by the name of Mitumba, and we did that. And when I finished advanced level secondary school, I also did secondary school teaching while selling Mitumba, while farming rice. I was farming rice and maize and groundnuts. So I used to hustle. Yani nimepiga hustle kweli. Na yote hii ni katika kusupport maisha na kuendelea kwa style hiyo. Nimekuwa mtu ambaye sikuchagua kazi, kwa hiyo nimefanya hizo shughuli sana za kilimo na za biashara ndogo ndogo, na nimeweza kusupport elimu yangu kuanzia sekondari, na kuanzia form 2 nimekuwa nikijilipia ada peke yangu. Kwa hiyo hayo ni maisha yangu kwa kifupi, lakini hamna kukata tamaa. Nitakueleza kidogo baada ya kumaliza chuo kikuu ni nini kilitokea. This is NTNU. The university that I went to school. I did my master's in this university, but my department is in the other direction, which is petroleum department. So this is the place I came in 2005 to do my master's in petroleum engineering. Straight from Tanzania, I came here and I started a master's in petroleum engineering, and then in 2007 I finished. It was a 2 years program, and then I started a PhD right away in the same building. So this is the place I spent 5.5 years studying. But after that I got a postdoc, and I was also still here for 1 more year, and then I got a job in an oil company. I can admit that I didn't have a very big vision for my future, but what helped me was that I didn't choose what to do. I tried to do anything, from selling of used clothes, teaching secondary school, but also when I came to Norway, I did a lot of small jobs like cleaning, distributing newspapers, just to get some extra money. So I did those, but currently, after I finished, I was able to get a position with Equinor as a petroleum engineer. But at the same time, since 2013, I was offered a position as an associate professor for petroleum engineering at NTNU, the Norwegian University of Science and Technology, which I'm still holding for around 7 years since I started. Outside my work life, I am a servant of God, so I teach the Word of God. We have an online church. It's by the name of eChurch Global. We preach the Word of God weekly, and we have a Swahili channel and an English channel. I want to encourage you that everything will come at a time. Just hold on and don't give up. I remember when I finished my bachelor in chemical engineering at the University of Dar es Salaam, I was, at that time we didn't have a lot of online applications, so we used to move with envelopes full of with our CVs and application letters, and we didn't know what will happen in the future, but we didn't give up. We went to different companies to ask for jobs. We moved around, and it was not easy at that time. I know it might not be easy for you now, but the time will come. So hold on, but don't be too selective at this point. You will come back to your vision. Don't be too selective. And I believe this will help you, and this is my short profile. My family life, I am a family man. I got married in 2002. Currently I have 3 boys. I'm very proud of my family. I love my family, and we enjoy our life. We just live. We are not the richest, but we just choose to enjoy our lives.